Hi Sagittarius, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. For all my Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women, we're now covering September 20th till the 26th. And kicking off the week, we have the full moon in Pisces. So don't be surprised if maybe you're a little more into your feelings or feeling a little emotional, sensitive, or people around you are acting in that way. This is a perfect opportunity and time to heal, cleanse, cry if you need to, and just to let go of any past hurt, pains, anything that just is weighing you down, making you feel heavy. This is a good time to release it, let it go, cleanse out your whole palette, if that makes sense, okay? And then on the 22nd, 23rd, we are entering Libra season. So you may feel the shift in the air as we transition into the fall, or I guess wherever you are in the world. But now we're heading towards more relationships, talking with people, actually hearing each other out, wanting to meet up, make new friends. I just feel like more relatable energy. So you may kind of feel the change in the air a few days before and a few days after, okay? And then on the 26th, at the end of the week, we have a grand air trine in the sky. So this is going to be a really great day for brainstorming, writing, journaling, singing, communicating, presenting. Even if you have been trying to come up with maybe some idea for a project, for work, for anything, this is a day where you may be able to really tap into your creative genius and get those big bright ideas. They could just be coming through for you. So I would suggest to keep a notepad by your side or your phone, write things down. You may get a lot of great ideas, and this could even be a good time to go sailing if you're into that, surfing, flying. The sky's the limit. This can even be a good time for crypto, possibly. I'm not knowledgeable about stocks and crypto, but this could be a time where you really see a big transition in technology and cryptocurrency and all that stuff, okay? And it's just gonna feel like the wind is in a favorable direction. It's like blowing our hair back instead of like putting our hair all over the place, okay? So get your mind right and focus on the right things, and you're going to be receiving a lot of insights and good energy. So this is, for the most part, generally speaking, I think a really positive, good day for everyone. Okay? All right, guys. So we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I will have the link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested. And let's get started. So when it comes to your health, we have the devil. So I kind of feel here that you're going to be having a lot of cravings. There's going to be some temptation around you. You may be craving some junk food, or you're like, I want to eat that chocolate cake, or like, ooh, I want some Cheetos and chips and fried foods, or I don't know, like I feel like a little bit of everything's okay, but you may be wanting to, or may be inclined to overindulge a little bit more. You may finish the whole bag of cookies or the whole Oreo pack. You're like, oops, how did that happen? You're like watching TV and it's just like, oh my gosh, I ate the last one. How did that happen? So you may be inclined to overindulge. There could be some temptations. You're like, oh, I want to buy that, or I want to do that. So just be mindful of that. It's nothing too harmful, but you just want to make sure you don't go too extreme with anything. But I do feel like you're going to have a lot of like cravings, maybe, possibly. If you're, female age, maybe it's because your period's coming in. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm craving everything. I literally go through that a lot of times. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just craving all these different foods. So just be mindful of that. Try to do it in moderation. And when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, the Magician. So you are in manifestation mode, okay? What you want can literally become your reality. You want fame, success, fortune, abundance, it's there for you. Like you have access to it. You can have it. Anything you set your mind and heart into or onto, whatever the right terminology is, you can achieve, you can have. And I think a lot of you are realizing, I don't need fancy gadgets. I don't need my master's PhD. I don't need to be perfect. I can literally manifest anything I want by just believing in myself, by doing the work, using whatever tools, resources I have around me. You are able to manifest anything. So I feel like you got some tricks up your sleeve. You could be working on something and you're doing it knowing that you're confident in your skills and your abilities and your talents. And I feel like you know that you are magic. Like, you can create anything that you want. So like, let's say you're building something, you may be the one who builds something different from everyone, or the rest, and everyone's like, oh wow, that's weird, that's different, but it stands out and people notice it and they admire it, they like it. It just feels like you're going to be manifesting a lot. So just keep your mindset positive as much as possible. Don't let anyone's opinions or negativity bring you down. Like, if you have a dream, you have a goal, go for it. Like, there's nothing stopping you except you. And I feel like this week, if you really put your heart, your intention into something, like, you can manifest it. Like, you can even achieve greater, bigger things than what you imagine. So believe in yourself, okay? You got this like energized, or like maybe inspiration inside of you, and this fire inside of you. So don't let it go to waste, okay? And know that you guys are ruled by Jupiter, the sign, or not the sign, the planet of luck and all that stuff. So you can really achieve anything that you want, okay? All right. When it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side, we have the 4 of Swords, 4 of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Lovely. Oh my gosh. And then on this side, for this person, this can be your past, present situation, or near future, or all the above. We have the 8 of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Lovers. Oh my gosh. So guys, who could this person be? Well, it looks like most likely could be an air sign, Gemini. Gemini sticks out the most, if not also Libra or Aquarius, but could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And it doesn't have to be, it could just be the person's energy, and it could be any other sign. So don't ever get too fixed on that. Just because I say Gemini, air sign, like, oh my gosh, this is not the person then. No, it could just be the energy, how this person's acting, okay? All right, guys. So I love this because it feels like you were coming into this, or your recent situation kind of left you feeling kind of closed off to love, maybe, or you're like taking a break, not entertaining anything, you're not really wanting to talk to anyone, and just kind of like whatever, almost losing hope, almost like losing all inspiration that, or hope for love, that you're gonna find someone. You're like, maybe I'm just gonna be alone forever, maybe it's just gonna be me and my cats and my dogs, and oh well, maybe this is just not for me. And this person could have gotten out of a relationship within this past year, and they could have walked away. Maybe they left a relationship wishing that it would have been different, but they walked away because they weren't getting fulfilled. It wasn't meeting their needs. There was no more love. Maybe, you know, they didn't feel appreciated, they didn't feel loved, but they walked away, or maybe they had a breakup recently, okay? So both of you were in this like period of almost like leaving behind the past, and your maybe past situations just kind of left you feeling like, I don't know, like you didn't want to deal with anything, or you didn't have the energy to deal with anyone. You didn't really want to talk to anyone. You just were like, well, I'm just going to do my own thing. And if it works, if I find someone cool, if I don't, then I guess this is how the universe wants it. And this person left a situation and knowing that it just wasn't resonating with them anymore. Maybe that person was not for them. Maybe there was no bad blood, but they could have had a breakup, okay? And I think neither of you were looking for love. Neither of you were like, you know, looking for each other. But I think when you weren't looking is when you found each other. And it may feel like we found love in a hopeless place, like Rihanna said. So this person, I think, is someone who's high vibrational. I feel like they are mature. They could be older than you, if not by age, maybe just mentally. They're very smart, very wise. I think they could be someone with light eyes or lighter features. Maybe they have light gray, hazel, blue, green, or like ashy brownish hair, possibly, or ashy dark blonde hair, or some grays as well. I think that they have a beautiful smile, or just like a cute smile, possibly. They could be someone who is really charming, really lighthearted, funny, has a great conversation, like they maybe talk a lot, or they are very friendly, like they know how to like talk to anyone, okay, like a personable people person. And I think they're very smart. They could maybe have a job or career in like some kind of communication, journalism, tech, computer science, engineering, sales possibly. I just feel like they're really good with their words, they're really good with communication, or they're good with their writing skills, with some form of communication. And maybe you guys are meeting at a party or meeting at some kind of social gathering or like a bar or restaurant or something, but it feels like there's really strong soulmate twin flame energy here. Even if you don't believe in that stuff, it just feels like you are such a great match for each other. And I don't know what it is, but so far for a lot of readings, it just feels like love is like out this week. People are either finding their matching partners or getting into relationships or being more open to it. And it feels like it's just gonna feel right. The areas where you were empty before, where you didn't feel loved, you didn't feel appreciated, like this person is like filling those parts of you that were ignored or were not appreciated. You match each other's energy and you're gonna fall for this person. I feel like you're gonna fall for them really, really hard, but it's mutual. It's not just you, like you both are falling for each other. And this person, I feel like, is gonna like express themselves or like want to make a decision or bring it to the table, like, so I really like you, would you like to go out with me, or I'd love to take you out for dinner, or can I have your number, or do you want to be in a relationship? Like, I just feel like they're gonna be very direct with you, talk to you, consistent with their communication, not like wishy-washy or anything like that. I feel like they're a great communicator, and I feel like that's so important to you because most of the time, the big reason why a lot of relationships fail is because lack of communication or lack of just direct communication and being honest. And I feel like this person is probably brutally honest, but knows how to talk in a friendly but also loving way. I think that they're gonna present an idea or question to you and put it on the table, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, like I just feel such loving energy, like harmonious energy between the both of you, like where both of you were like not expecting maybe to meet each other or to be as like excited about each other, and it just happens. So this could be a really unexpected like connection that occurs and is going to continue to grow, and I feel like you're going to really fall for them, and your feelings for them are just going to be like so profound. It may freak you out, but I think it's mutual, so you're safe to love in this situation. Okay, so we're gonna dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice, okay? So we'll continue this on an extended, link will be below. I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, guys, and I wish you all the best. Bye.